What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Today, you're going to be watching some Invasion gameplay. This is gameplay that you're probably not going to see a lot of on this channel just because Invasion's fun and everything, but it doesn't make for the most entertaining gameplay. A lot of times my gameplays, when I do play Invasion, which is not very often, is borderline 15, 16 minutes, sometimes hovering in the 20-minute mark, which isn't great for YouTube videos of, my length, which is normally, your 9 to 11 minutes mark. That's just for the algorithm. Okay. I'm just trying to appease the algorithm gods here on YouTube. Okay. So, I'm not trying to stretch out videos. I'm not trying to make videos longer than they need to be. But I do need to make videos a certain length in order to kind of maximize growth on the channel. As sad as that sounds, for those of you who don't know, YouTube or don't run a channel, you probably don't understand that, but just go with me on that. All right. But anyway, yeah, I'm sniping here on Invasion. I don't even know the name of this map. I don't really remember the names of most maps in this game. I don't know why. This is kind of a side tangent, just a little nitpick, but why are the names in Call of Duty maps getting longer and longer? Like, do you remember the days of like favela, estate, terminal, just like one word, you know what I'm saying? Rust, shipment, shoot house, like these are just one word really quick. Now we got Santa Cena border crossing. We got hotel, what is it, Burgundy Hotel, I don't even know, Greenberg Hotel, Modern Warfare, like Hovik Sawmill, stuff like that, just like Gun Runner. They're not super long, but like I feel like in this game they're like unnecessarily long. Like Tarak is a good example of like keeping it simple and everything like that, even though that map is not great. I don't get why they strayed away from making names much more simple than they need to be, but hey, you know what? That's kind of the theme of Call of Duty these days, right? Just making things more complicated than necessary for no reason. That's kind of what I see. But anyway, today I want to throw it back and give you guys a throwback video on terms of what I want to talk about. It's not really super relevant to Modern Warfare 2. It is a little bit. It's basically about the price, all right? It's about the price of the game, price of the shop, price of the weapons, price of the camos, things like that, all that good stuff. I'm going to talk about it, give my thoughts on it. There's kind of a throwback post on Reddit recently talking about how Call of Duty Ghosts had a camo pack for like $5 for a universally, right? You could use it on every single gun. I'm going to show that in a bit, but before I get into everything, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Okay, I really appreciate, any recent support you guys have been giving me. We are really close to like what, 8,000 subscribers. I think we just passed 7,900 the other day. My last video went really, really well. I don't know why. I really don't know why, but I really appreciate it. A lot of people resonated with a lot of the stuff I was saying, regarding like lagging when getting into gunfights or matchmaking issues, like things like that. So it's nice knowing that I'm not the only one. It's nice knowing that I'm not, going crazy over here by myself, just like complaining about stuff that maybe is trivial to someone else or non-existent to another player. But, you guys sounding off in the comments really make it seem like I'm not, specifically alone in this, which obviously makes me feel good about things. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I want to talk about, I guess not inflation. I'm not trying to make this like an economy video or anything, but basically the price of everything in Call of Duty has just skyrocketed. This is not the first time I talk about this. I probably will talk about this like when bundles start dropping and things like that. And I'm not talking about like realism in bundles and things like that. I think we've tossed that out the window a long time ago at this point. I want to talk more about this Ghost camo pack that I've been seeing on Reddit, and essentially kind of my thoughts on it. Essentially, like it was like a rubber ducky thing. There was tons of them. You could go on like COD history sites and things like that, and you'll see tons of camo packs. I think there was like this bacon one in Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2, they were like $2 a piece, things like that. You could use it on every single weapon. Like they got me, they got me with like the party rock, things like that. I literally spent more money on Black Ops 2 DLC, not even like the DLC packs or whatever, but like DLC camos and things like that, than Modern Warfare, Cold War, and Vanguard combined. That tells you something, okay? And what's crazy is that, as an adult now, I'm working, I have more of an income than when I was like a snotty, like 12, 14-year-old kid back in the day. And back in the day, granted, I played more COD back then because obviously it was a better experience and I had more free time, but I was more willing to spend what little money I had on Call of Duty back in the day than my, I won't say disposable income, but an actual income nowadays. And that's telling you something, you know what I mean? Like, it should be the opposite. I should be spending way more money on Call of Duty because I can versus when I couldn't as a kid, because of the microtransaction system, because of the way things are dealt now, the way things are handled. I don't want to support the system. I don't want to spend $20 on an operator pack or something like calling cards and things like that. Maybe like one cool skin or one cool camo and then like a bunch of useless crap like calling cards or emblems that I'm not going to touch. I don't need that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So why am I spending $12, $14, $16, $20, $25 on stuff like this? This is like, we're coming up on like half the price of a full Call of Duty title. Most, I don't want to say most games, but like a lot of Steam games aren't even like $10 online, and you're expecting me to spend like $12 on an operator pack on 14, 16. I don't even know how much they are. I don't even look at the shop anymore, dude. You're expecting me to spend that much on a game, not even on a game, on a piece of a game that's unnecessary, that doesn't change anything, you know, inherently to it. You're expecting me to spend that much. That doesn't add up to me. That does not compute, okay? I'm not a fan of this. I'm not the only one who's not a fan of this, because I've been seeing on Reddit, you know, people talking about this Ghost Pack, people talking about Black Ops 2. They missed the days of these things. And I feel like Activision is just missing out on this huge golden opportunity to just actually make more money. As dumb as that is, I don't want to be helping Activision with these ideas, but just literally just, you could be making so much more money, Activision, if you just like made prices reasonable. I think that the art director, the art team, whatever, is like fine for the most part. I'm not even talking about like, you know, your Donnie Darko skins, your Jigsaw skins from Modern Warfare 2019. Like, as dumb as they looked in a Modern Warfare simulator game, realism game, whatever you want to call it, they looked good. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really wanted to do that, it's fine. And in this mode, or not in this mode, but in this game, there's a third person mode. So it actually makes sense for your operator skins to be, you know, kind of seen and things like that. So I can understand the point of paying for it a little bit now. Well, I guess I should say a little bit better now, but I still can't get on board with, you know, everyone saying, or not everyone saying, but I can't get on board with everyone. I can't get on board with the developers, you know, or Activision, whoever's in charge of the pricing, charging this much for, you know, for certain skins or camos in the game. I just can't get on board with it. I'm imploring you guys, this game is $70. Okay. The last game was $60. People are spending money on this game. People are okay spending this money on this game. There's enough casual players who will never see my videos, never see Blame Truth, never see anybody who's, you know, somewhat negative about Call of Duty, anybody who tells you to not do something about Call of Duty. There's a lot of people who will never see these videos and will just gladly spend, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars on Call of Duty skins, operators. They're going to collect them all, you know, things like that, just for the game to become irrelevant in like a year or two. Obviously, this game probably going to be 2 years. And it's just sad to see that, right? It's sad to see that so many people are going to be not tricked into this, but they're just so okay with it. They're so okay with spending this much money. And I can't see it. I can't get on board with it. I'm encouraging you guys not to spend money on this, even on things that you really want to see or things you really want. I know it's hard, and I know I don't have like a jurisdiction over you. Of course, at the end of the day, it's your money, it's your wallet. You want to spend money where you want. I get it. But if you want things to go back to the way they were, and there's no guarantee that they will, I feel like things got to change. People got to spend, people got to stop spending as much money on things like this if they want things to change. If you want to see, you know, that $5 camo back, there's nobody, you know, the more you spend money on like $25 operator skins, the less likely that's going to happen. People are going to notice, not people, but Activision, they're going to notice, hey, no one's buying this bundle for $25. Maybe next year we should sell it for $15. Oh, hey, no one's buying it for $15. Maybe we should sell it for, you know, $8 or something. You know, like they'll eventually have to. If they don't, then I guess they're just dumb business people. But the reason why they're not doing that right now is because people are still eating it up. You know, people are still buying this stuff. People are still playing the game, obviously. And, you know, with more people playing the game, more people are going to end up buying stuff. And like I said before, no shots, no disrespect towards the art team, because their art team does a really good job. It doesn't matter if it's Cold War, Vanguard, or Modern Warfare. It doesn't matter which series it is, Infinity Ward, Modern Warfare, Treyarch. It doesn't matter. Most times, like the artwork, the team does a really good job of the operators, the camos, things like that. Most of the time it looks really good, and it's like good enough to where you want to spend money on it. So that's why people do. So that's kind of the gist of it. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully this made a little sense. You know, again, I'm not trying to start a war in the comment section. Oh, this guy's telling me I can't spend money on this operator skin. What does he know? He probably can't afford it. I'm not trying to spend money on this. Okay, I'm not going to get into economy. I'm not going to get into finances. You do what you want at the end of the day. This is just a regular dude who enjoys Call of Duty, who wants to see camos go back to the original price or as close as possible. I guess with inflation, it'd probably be like, what, $5, $6 now? I don't even know how inflation works, but a $2 camo probably is around like, what, $5, $6 now? I don't know, 10, 12 years later. I don't know. Some economists do the math for me in the comments. But yeah, man, thanks so much for watching. Again, not trying to start anything in the comments. If you want to, go ahead. I'm sure someone will argue with you, but I probably won't. So anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you do enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. I probably won't see you for Thanksgiving. So anyone who's in the US, have a happy Thanksgiving. Appreciate you guys. I am thankful for all you guys. And I'll see you guys, I guess, when I come back. Have a great one. Peace out.